Hello, beautiful soul. I hope you're having a beautiful fucking day because I fucking am. Oh boy, how do I say this? It's been a fucking minute again. Yeah, I've been going through some shit. So it's good to be back. I hope you're having a beautiful day, beautiful soul. Okay. Just wanted to go live and just kind of see what the energies are, just real quick. So yes. Yes. So, without um, without further ado, let's do this. Let's get right into it. Hola. So, let's do this. I'm just going to do a collective reading. So whether you're watching this, live on the live stream, or you're watching this, post after the live stream, it's yeah. So let's do this. Let's do this. How are you guys doing? How's your day? How's your Sunday? Sunday, right? Yeah, it is. So, for those of you that don't know, I recently made a spin-off channel of what I do. I do gaming on there. It's called The Gaming Mystic. It's on Facebook. But I'm probably going to do it on YouTube as well. So mysticism and tarot not going anywhere. But if you're interested in watching me lose at a bunch of video games, check it out. So yeah. So that's what. So I just did that. Oh, actually, look at my logo for the gaming channel right there in the upper corner right there. I just changed it, but yeah. So this is when she is gaming right there, and this is when she is doing tarot right there. So there we go. So I do both. I'm probably gonna do a stream tonight for video gaming. If you want to join me, it's on Twitch and Facebook for now, but I'm gonna do YouTube and TikTok as well for that as well. So glad to be back, beautiful souls. Glad to be back. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Hi, hola. What's up? All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what it has to say. Let's see. Let's see. Let us see. Wow. What is coming up? What is coming up for y'all? I feel like some of you are overcoming your fears right there with the moon reverse. What that tells me is that you guys are moving towards a new place of just doing things like your fear. So if there's anything that you've been scared of, if there's anything you've been struggling with regards to fears, anxieties, I feel like the truth of those anxieties are coming out. That's why the fear is releasing, especially right there with the star card at the same time. That's hope, that optimism. So something happened where you realized, or you're gonna get a realization about some fear or anxiety that's been kind of holding you back in a really significant way. Yeah, look at, oh my God. So we go from the moon reverse, son of a bitch. Okay, and then the star, and then boom, mira. 10 de pinche coins there. Okay, 10 of pentacles right there. That's the prosperity. That's the stability. That's the abundance. That's, just things, again, looking better. Okay, so Hermit. Yeah, you've grown a lot from this experience specifically. Okay, so what's coming towards you? Yeah, okay, so yeah. All those comments that you've been getting, where it's just like, when, some people just like to talk shit. Some people just like to say their shit. Some people like to really hope that you're doing fucking miserable when they're not hearing from you sometimes. Not everyone, right? Some people, do like, oh, I just haven't heard from them in a while, this, that, and the other. But some people, at the same time, there's two sides to, one story, this, that, fucking other. So, some people just like to talk their shit. And you know what? You're surprising them. You're surprising people are, but you're also surprising yourself. Like things are just getting in order, right? 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, you're getting your shit together. Okay, now here's the thing, right? When you do like get things together for yourself, don't rush it. You don't have to rush anything. Things can happen at a pace that they, like a slower pace if they have to, because I'm getting like a slower pace from this too at the same time. There's no rush. There's no reason to rush any of this transformational stuff that's taking place, because I feel like for a lot of you, it's mostly about, self-care and realizing what self-care looks like to you. Okay. So I also think that, I heard someone else say this, and I just wanted to say it as well. Don't make shadow work harder than it is, right? It's like this, shadow work is the understanding of the, I don't even like that word, negative, quote unquote, attributes within ourselves. The things that take us out of integrity, the things that put us back into integrity. We can put ourselves back into integrity by realizing what takes us out of that integrity. Okay. So it's necessary. It's not so much about, always doing the right thing, seeing our shadows so that they never come back and this, that, and the other. That's unrealistic. We're always going to have, and I know some people don't like that word, unrealistic, but in this case, I feel like it applies, because it's not practical. There we go. Practical to tell ourselves that we're not going to, we're going to get to this completely 100% healed fucking moment in life where just our shit doesn't ever come out. It's always going to come out. We're always going to have some shit that comes up. Now, your control over that shit and how you put yourself in a position of integrity from realizing what takes you out of it and how to use it, and going with the give and take flow of the goods and the good and the bad within us. That's part of the journey. And I feel like that's a significant part of what this fear is of yourself. Loving yourself exactly where you are and not really apologizing for any aspect or part of that. This is giving a very unapologetic vibe, like, oh, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry for expressing your truth, right? So the only time you have to be sorry is if you impose on with a lack of integrity on another, right? But if you're just sharing your truth and your perspective and it pisses someone off, well, that's too fucking bad. That's you're not here to make people comfortable. That's the last thing that we're here to do, is to just be like, oh, okay, let me cater to someone else's perspective and this, that, and the other, when it comes to our own truth and growth and this, that, and the other, right? So there's a line between, imposing and in a way that takes you out of integrity versus just expressing your truth. Good to see you. I was wondering how you're doing. You disappeared again. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. There's been a lot of health stuff, up and down. It's kind of sucked, but I'm glad to be here. To keep using my channel. This is I like doing this, so I will still be here. But yeah, it's not been fun, but I'm glad to be here on this Sunday. Spirit was like, okay, how are we going to show the fuck up today? And we chose to show the fuck up in a pink flower and a Bob's Burger t-shirt. I love a show, by the way. Look at 6 of coins. Okay. Yeah, 6 of coins. This is 6 of pentacles. This is the balance. This is the give and take here. So you have to take some for yourself, and then you're giving some too at the same time, give and take. But this is also gifts. So, you know, receiving the gift of your truth, receiving the gift of your perspective, and not, again, not allowing that to really, like, what is it, falter, not allow it to fall. I mean, you know, stuff can falter, but it's like, you know, as long as you always come back, right, always come back to what is true for you, what works for you, and what doesn't. What else is coming towards you guys? What else is coming towards collective? Let's see. Whether you're watching this live, post live, oh shit. So yeah, look at, that's like victory. You're overcoming something really. Okay, so again, we have King of Pentacles right here, 6 of Wands, man. But you know, 7 of Wands, it's not always like overcoming enemies, but this is giving like a really, like, damn, you know, this feels petty. This feels really petty. It feels like, you know, somebody was like just hoping, you know, like you had both. You had people hoping in a good way, and you had people hoping in a, you know, in a negative way too at the same time. But I mean, with the 7 of Wands right there, you overcame it. You really said, bitch, I'm gonna fuck off. You said, I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it, this, that, and the other. So you're figuring it out. But with the 6 of Pentacles, I mean, you win. Holy shit. But some of you, more specifically, if you've been having like ideas for yourself, practical ideas with regards to like stability and what that looks like. Now, what could this be? A car, a house, career, anything that screams stability to you. That's what you're succeeding at. You're working towards getting to that as you go, as you move forward, right? So, man, it's just been really, yeah. See, Ace of Pentacles, that's like, that's the coin being handed to you. This might be slow, you know, or it could have just been slow all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, this, that, and the other, right? Holy shit. 9 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this is? This is like, I can do all bad all by my fucking self. This, that, and the other. It's like, I don't need fucking, not in a hyper independent way, right? We don't want to do that, you know, just like codependence is not the greatest, obviously. But then what happens when you go into when you get out of codependence, then you're just like, oh, okay, now I don't need fucking anybody. That's hyper independence. That's the exact opposite, where we don't connect. We don't want to, you know, no one should help us because everyone fucks shit up, because, you know, we got it. Unless I'm doing it, nobody can fucking do it. This, that, and the other. Yeah. So that pushes everyone away. So just like we need everybody, and then we're codependent on everyone, we can push everyone away too at the same time. So let's find the balance between that shit, between like, yeah, we're independent, but hey, we can, you know, reach out, we can connect, we can, you know when we need to ask a perspective of another, because we don't really fucking know everything, you know, we don't really know everything, and that's okay. It's okay to not know everything. Damn, that's such a hard thing for, you know, shit. I resonate with that. Fuck, I resonate with that. Good, glad to see you, beautiful miss. Your great energy, and like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. You know, and that's it's okay to need to have the perspective of someone, you know, else in the room, I feel. But I feel like you guys are just really overcoming like a lot. Just oh my goodness. Lots of anxiety right now. But that's okay, because a lot of you, I just feel like this, you're going to get this, I don't know if you're going to get this message. I don't know if you're going to get like, someone's going to tell you something, or someone's going to, you know, reach out to you, or you're going to connect with someone, and just like your worries and anxieties like kind of just go away. You know, it's not magic, but more so like a perspective change, right? We're changing our perspective here, because then we have, look at all this anxiety happening at once with that 8 of Wands, but also with that 9 of Swords at the same time. All this stuff happens, and then we progress to the 9, but instead of Wands, it's Swords. So that's okay, because then we can go here to this 3 of Pentacles, right? This Three of Pentacles is collaboration. We connect with someone else. And then with that Page of Pentacles, you receive like, oh, I didn't even think about it that way. Huh. I didn't see it that way. So, honey, if you're worried right now, I just, it's like, sometimes we just have to take a step back, and that's okay, because we really have to understand what our anxieties are. It's no one else's business. Why, they're like, why are you anxious? This, that, and the other. Well, if they're not willing to understand, well, then, they can fuck off. It's okay. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Oh, honey. Okay. Anyway, I had to block that one. Yeah. So if people reach out to you like that in the comments and tell you to DM them for a reading because you have a curse of 10,000 years old on you or this, that, and the other, yeah, no, we don't fucking do that. I will always advise against that. Always, because intuitives will not reach out to you and just, want to give you this reading that will just heal everything ever. No such thing. They're bullshitting you. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else comes up? Okay. Now we have... got this one. Duh. Okay. Knight of Swords. This is the quick progress. Man, it's just like... It feels like deep in this, and then boom, I just shift out of nowhere. I shift, I change. We're constantly shifting, by the way. That's not really so much a thing that happens like once every great while. We're constantly changing our perspective. We're constantly looking at things differently and, looking for, change and evolution. You're constantly always going to be changing. Oh, man, we're overcoming something deep here. Really deep. But you're overcoming it. Mira. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have Magician. Again, that's where this, like, you're ready type of thing. But the Magician is more than that. It's more like, you're ready. Why are you ready? Right? I feel like we can say like we're ready, but like, I feel like you're understanding why you're ready, because the Magician can answer that question. They can answer that question already, because if you look at the Magician, what does he have on the table? He has on the table a sword, a cup, and then he has a wand in his hand, and then there's also a coin right there by the cup. So because he has all the elements and he understands all the elements of this journey, of this phase, or whatever's going on. So it's also someone that's like, it's a good card to get when you're on the right path for yourself, right? And then World, accomplishment. Dang, look at this. Accomplishment, completion. Well, you've completed this journey. This journey of like something, right? It's not like done with like everything. It's just like this, whatever you've been going through. Like, it's the first thing that you think of, the first thing that this reading is resonating with. That thing that's been bothering for a minute. And I feel like also something that happened in the past, there's like retribution with that, because you got the justice, but it's justice for something in the past. So I don't know if something like happened, some sort of injustice that happened to you, but it's like now we're recovering, now we're healing from that injustice, whatever that means. Whether this person, if someone's held accountable for the shit that they've done to us, if someone's, told that shit wasn't right, if someone corrects someone who wasn't on your side before is on your side now, this, that, and the other. Now that can be tricky too at the same time. You're going to walk away from this too, Eight of Cups. But also, it's like, if someone wants to, let's say someone didn't believe you about something that was actually, true at first, it's your choice if you want to, open the door to connect with that person again. But I feel like it's there's no right or wrong, right? You don't have to you know, accept someone back in who, you know, has gone against you, this, that, and the other, you know, but you also don't have to not let them in too, if that's, you know, so it's like, there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever works best for you moving forward. Right. Because I feel like, you know, you're like, you know, it just feels like I have to do this. I have to, you don't have to do, you know, you don't owe anyone anything, you know, especially someone from the past that has already showed you that they really can't be trusted. Can people change? Yes, sure. And you know, I've talked about second chances on my stuff, you know, right? So um second chances, yes. Second, so here's the thing about second chances, you know, my perspective on second chances. Take a residence, you know. So somebody who does us wrong, does something wrong, imposes their lack of integrity on us, right? So if they do that, do they deserve a second chance? That's up to you. No right or wrong, like I said. Now, regardless if we choose to allow this person back in or not, they still get a second chance at life, right? So regardless, they get to move on, they get to improve, they get to connect with other people and this, that, and the other. And that probably is the hardest part. At least it was for me, right? Understanding that perspective. But I understood, I was like, okay, so they can still move on and have a life of all their own, this, that, and the other. Of course, get it, got it. They're human, they're part of this world, got it. And that does not entitle them to a second chance with you or anyone else who chooses whether or not to take that person in or just slams the door and be like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Even if that person has just turned over a new leaf in the best way fucking possible, it doesn't matter. You are not obligated to be like, look, I you know, you're better now, so I want to connect with you. Can you do that? Yes, but you're not obligated to. That's the important part, is obligation. Do not obligate yourself to do what you do not want to do. Okay, both are okay. So that's the reason I went on kind of that rant is because there might be an opportunity to connect with, again, a past person. Okay, now this doesn't have to be like a love, you know, like a romantic. It can be, but just think somebody where it's just like was really impactful, gave you a lot of stress and anxiety, and this person just didn't really give a fuck. You know, they just didn't really care. They're just like, I don't care, whatever. You know, this, that, and the other. So you're like, okay, fine, you don't care, but why the fuck do I have to care if you want to connect again? You know, you know. So it's not tit for tat. It's just matching energy, honey. Matching energy is not a heinous act. It's my right to return energy if that's what I want to fucking do. It is my fucking right. Just like it was your fucking right to not give two shits. You're right. You didn't owe me nothing. You didn't have to do shit for me. You didn't have to fucking do nothing for me. You're right. And neither the fuck do I. Okay? So it's just matching energies at this point. And you can choose, you know, how you wish to match energies in a way that, you know, keeps your integrity intact and helps you to stay in your integrity, but also respects your boundaries at the same time, you know? So, you know, that kind of thing. Keeps you in integrity. That's the most important part. Now, Four of Swords. See, that self-care stuff is like coming up. Lots. Self-care. How do I participate in self-care? Damn, right there. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Oh, honey, she needs a vacation. I don't I don't know who needs a vacation. I don't know who needs to take it. This is taking a step back, but this can be like, you know, we have to, you know, like if you're going to connect with someone from the past, I don't know where that message is coming up. Okay, if that's the case for you, then it's okay to, you don't owe someone an instant message, right? And if they're like begging and asking for you to give them a message, you know, this, that, and the other, they haven't learned a fucking thing. That could be a red flag all in itself. When someone's like, hello, what the fuck, this, that, and the other. Oh my goodness. Well, looks like you haven't learned shit. So, you know, that could be that, you know. But if you need a minute for yourself, again, you don't owe anyone like to hurry it up, right? Damn, Queen of Wands. Look, yeah, you don't need this motherfucker. you don't need this. You don't need that motherfucker and this, that, and the other. Because look, this is where you stand. Once, So maybe an apology. Yeah, it could be. It could be an apology. It very well could be like an apology, a conversation. Like. But here's the thing. I'm getting to like somebody that kind of wants to ease into the conversation. They're not so much like let's put it this way. They apologize in the way that they know how. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting so much like a sorry, but so much like a okay, that's their way of saying sorry, which makes it also more tempting to just be like, okay, motherfucker, and then close the fucking door. Like, so Eight of Pentacles right here. Damn. Okay. Yeah, working on something new. But see, that's the thing. You're like doing new things for yourself already. So it's like, do we really like want other people like who had us completely fucked up like along for the journey? Like, again, that's up, to each person on their own, But 7, yeah, lots of options. There's definitely like before you had like one choice. You had like you're like or that's how you perceived it, right? Either way, but you have more options or you see more options. You're just like, what? I'm just gonna take my time with this. I'm gonna go with the flow. Some of you could also be like going to like school comes up for some of you guys. Ooh, boy! Oh my goodness. This feels for some of you. This could be family. This could be a straight up like family. That like look at that shit. Can you say toxic positivity? Like seriously, like people who what this gives me. This is like, very much like they talk about. They make fun of everything about you. And they're like, I'm just kidding. I'm not. So you can fuck all the way off with this fucking energy. Okay? Like, this is like sneaky. This is sneaky. Like, it's like almost like you bring up the problem and then you're like, it's like gaslighting where it's flipped and it's like, no, you're the problem because you brought it up in the first place. Am I the problem for bringing it up in the first place, or am I talking about some real shit you don't want to fucking talk about? There's a difference. And it's fine if you don't want to talk about the real shit. That's fine. But just let me know. Don't just, pretend like I'm the problem. Don't deflect. Tell me that you don't want to talk about some real shit and I'll leave. That's fine. So, just at least be real about it, right? It's like, oh shit, fuck. It got me. But anyway, right there, look it. See? That's you. Emperatriz. Empress. Empress. Right there. And then it's just like you see through it. You've gone through it. And then we go through the Empress. Like you were it's just like reflecting on past stuff. But also there's people that might be reflecting on who we once were and can't accept who we've become. So that doesn't matter anymore. It's about how we accept and embrace ourselves, right? How we choose to embrace ourselves moving forward, because we're not in this anymore. Seems tempting because for some, it could be comfortable. It could be comfortable to be in this energy of just like not knowing, what the fuck, because that is comfortable. Damn, sometimes it's just, sometimes I think like before I realized how many motherfuckers were around me, I was like, you know what? It was damn good when I didn't know shit, But then when I got to know shit, it was like, damn, but then that's where the shadow work happens. You're no longer ignorant to the truth. You realize the truth and you see it, so you can move forward and act accordingly. So again, there's a bigger blessing on the other side of it, So let's see what's coming next week. Let's see. I'm gonna see. Shit. Fuck. That's okay. Let's see. Realization for sure. Revelation. Look at devil reversed. Cycles breaking. Fuck yes. Okay. Now, King of Wands. Okay. Again. You're no longer stuck on something or someone, but that situation or that person or whatever is stuck on like you kind of thing. Oh well. But but I mean, whatever the cycle is, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be someone, it can be just something. So whatever this thing is I talked initially about, it's like people that it's like that situation. It's almost like walking away from like a table full of, drama loving motherfuckers, and then you walk away and you're just like, whatever, just let them argue. I don't care. Let them say their shit. I don't care. I don't give two fucking shits. It's like realizing like, okay, nah, I don't fuck with that shit anymore. So this is you, devil reversed, overcoming that, while everyone else, there might be someone else who's kind of having a change of heart about things. Again, I keep getting that. But, take how that resonates for you, whether, if this is like a place or something like a work environment, or something like that, the people could have just changed their practices. The people could have changed the way they do things. But again, this is something that you can choose to either associate with again, or you can just walk away from it altogether, So it's up to you, honey. However it resonates with you. So yeah. But that's what I was getting for collective. Pretty much. But yeah, I just wanted to go live again, and because it's been a minute, it's been a while. I just been going through, some like health stuff and whatnot. I've just been, trying to figure it out. The health stuff's been pretty up and down pretty much all year, and last year too, at the same time. But it is what it is. I just get through it the best way I know how. So if you want to, I still readings are always open, so you can book a reading with me. My website's linked in my Facebook page. And then I also have my Etsy readings too, if you want a video reading like that too. Also, I have like 20 plus topics on there. So if you want to pick something from that, it's up to you. But yeah. Yep. And then also I made a spin-off channel too, where I do video gaming and video game streaming. If that interests you in any way, I do that. I might do a live stream on that tonight. It's called The Gaming Mystic. The Gaming Mystic on Facebook and Twitch. But so she is she multitasks. She multitasks. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah. Man, if you guys think I cuss when I do tarot, you should see what happens when I start video gaming. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Hola. Hola. How's your day? How's your Sunday? What's up? So yeah. So this is the website. If I can show it. Yeah. Okay. There's the website for to book a session. All my info, all my stuff is on my website, my mysticmikey.my.canva.site. And there is all of my TikTok and my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Mystic Mikey Official. There's all that stuff right there. And then also said, if you are interested in watching me play video games and cuss up a fucking storm, you can also follow me on The Gaming Mistake on Facebook and Twitch. That's what it's called. So we will take that away. But yeah, so there we go. So with that, beautiful souls, I'm gonna hop on TikTok, I think, in a little bit, just to connect with everyone and just kind of see what's up. I haven't been on there either in a while, so I'm probably gonna be on there. So probably gonna take a little lunch break, but but she'll be on there again. So love yourself, trust yourself. That was The Collective, and I will be back soon. Yes, but yeah, love yourself, trust yourself. Bye. Mwah! Talk to y'all later.